Yo, good morning. Ooh, we got an artisanal. Get this processing done. This thing went way up. What the fuck? We could be. How much sells per day though? 1,000. Yeah, what up, Bunny? I think I actually have some ocean sapphire. I have a little bit. We'll see if it sells. We're just processing real quick. And then we're gonna go gather. Yeah, what up, Honorable? We're about to hit 60%. We've been pushing processing kind of hard. Cooking's getting levels too, just because we're pushing contribution up. So. Yeah, I love the day streams. Trying to diversify investments since I'm pretty much heavy into a few things. Yeah. Cook market, if you're not heavy into cook market, that's probably the best market. Just because this is like a horrible, all the mats are cheap. Wait, is this already done? Once we get done with this, we'll go do Imperials, we'll go turn in crates. Still got like 3-ish bill over here. We're almost leveled in trading too. 15%. A lot of jewels, yeah. I think they're gonna do something with them. Because they give it to every player, right? Every player gets these for their mineral sacks. So I've been just buying. I just buy it every day. Because they're all cheap. Oh, process it to resplendent. Yeah, you could. These things. I'll probably mix it when I process it. So I'll probably I'll leave like 1,000,000 of all these. And then I'll like build up all these to like 1,000,000. And then I'll build up all these to like 1,000,000. And then I'll probably leave it and wait for PA to like change something. But I gotta wait for Maple Classic to come out so then I can process them all up. We'll get so much processing XP from that too. Because I think they give out the most processing XP, but, right, the speed of it. Like if you go to processing, and you go to experience. So these give the most experience. You get 2,000. These give pretty good XP too. These are 1,000. All right, and then let me do a little bit of this, and then we're good. There's nothing for life skillers? What, in the new zone? There is. And this zone? There's like 3 things for us. There's Adonia crates for trading. So Caphorus plywood and elder tree plywood. You get that. There's also at this spot is the crab spot, which is to make the new perfumes. So you gather these crabs. You also need to gather the crabs to make these. So to upgrade all your crystals. They added wands to gathering. And you can craft the wands to get these XP crystals. And then there's the Caphorus tree, Caphorus sap, and Adonia elixir, which is the best in slot for Imperials. So if you want to do alchemy Imperial, make your own Adonia elixirs. You can also buy the sap. It just sits. So that's what all these alchemists are doing. We're all buying up the sap at these lovely cheap prices. And then we could just turn them into Adonia elixirs and then box them up. I was doing Frenzy for Imperials, but now I'm swapping over to Adonia. If sap stays cheap. Which I've already bought like 140k. I also bought over 1 million clear liquid. But we have 1.5. Uh-oh, fruits. Uh-oh, what are the alchemists gonna do? Uh-oh. Are we gonna bottleneck? Are fruits gonna bottleneck? Oil's gonna pump? They are rising. Need to do the XP crystals? Do it. So since you weren't here, Honorable, basically they took function clothes out of the game, like the silvered embroidered, and they gave you wand crystals for silvered embroidered clothes. So these crystals, every +3 clothes you had, you got 1 wand crystal. I wish you came back when or like before they left, because I could have helped you get these, because you would have already been done with them. But basically, once the patch hit, I could just make the gins. Feels bad. Now it's harder to get them. You either have to gather them, you have to pre-order them, or you have to spend a shit ton of money to make them. Oh, you got 3 gins? Oh, okay, so you had some function clothes. You had a couple +5s. Because that's what they got rid of was the +5s. Except farming and trading. They kept the farm and trade. But cook, alk, process, fishing. They got rid of all those and gave you the crystals instead. Oh yeah, Twilight. I would not go Jaranoa. Jaranoa was good back in fucking like 2019. Like 2020. And it was only good because of the mastery. Yeah. They'll probably end up just deleting Jaranoa in the future. They'll end up getting rid of it and probably just give people silver if they have them. If I had to guess. Ooh, is metal solvent slowly pulling back up? People finally stopped making this? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I don't know why people were fucking selling metal solvent for 300 something thousand. It's wild. Yeah, Pure's bouncing back up. I wonder if Pure's are good or not. Copper is. Or, well, you can make 2 bill if you buy the metal solvent. What about 10? No, not really. Alright, let's do Imperials. Oh yeah, we gained a CP yesterday. So now we are 526, working our way to 527. You had gather +5, cook 5, and alk 5. There you go. What about your other clothes? Were they like +4s, +3s? Oh, you didn't have any other clothes? So you just have to make 2 more, or is it 2 more or 3 more gens? I think it's 3 more. You have to make 6, right? Yeah, 6. Ah, my God, I forgot to put on whatever. Farms. To make the frigate, you need like ruby. You can use the rough rubies, either ruby or diamond or whatever's cheapest. I think it's 10 per. Oops. One hour of killing AFK fishers. How do you kill AFK fishers? No, I cannot. I'm not gonna go kill AFK fishers for an hour. That sounds mean. We are a very nice streamer. We help out the community. We are a content creator. I help people by buying their eggs so they can get their gear. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Kill the fishers on Arsha. All right. Horse. I still need to get Guru 35 training. We're like 10 levels away. Oh wow, people actually are buying this. Okay. Okay. Well, I have a lot of gem polisher just from doing alchemy. Pure powder, coal, and pure water and traces. G35 is 3 times G25. Easy. We got this. I just gotta do it 3 times longer. That's it. So basically catch 12,000 more horses. Easy clap. We gained 25% though, just doing it AFK. I think if I really wanted to push this, I would just ride a horse every day for 16 hours a day. And then I would just catch actively. It would be easy peasy. You can't exchange it? I can go show you. You're probably taking the wrong quest then. Like, watch. I'll go to my dude. We'll go to my guy. Nah, or yeah, falsy. So boom, quest, repeat. Filiberto's falsy request. And he'll get, and then you have to pick accept. And then you have to hit chat, hand over Ruby. Rough Ruby. And then pick it. Bam, I want the frigate. Bam. Quest, repeat. Boom. Ruby. Boom. And you just keep doing this over and over again. Do you have rubies on your character? It might be because you don't have rubies on your character. I don't think I had to do a quest in order to unlock it. Like, I don't think there's a quest you have to do. So here, I need 12, so we need a little bit more. Do you have all quests active? Ooh, yeah. Are all your quests turned on? Ooh, we want ash sap. And snake meat? Okay. Why are people gathering meat to the market? What is this? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's not working for you. Because that box quest is what you used to have to do. That was a long time ago. Maybe try doing the box quest. Maybe it'll unlock it. Maybe you have to do the box quest. Yeah, I remember doing that box quest. I remember when it used to be you got one per day, so it took 25 days to make a frigate. Yeah. Do, 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 do. I think that's all I wanted to turn in. I mean, I guess I could do... Nah, I'll just wait to do those. Do, do, do. Alright, the chores are done. See here, we need stones. We're almost 1/4 of the way done with utensils. It takes so much material. But once we're done, we're gonna have literally 2,000 hours of cooking. We're also gonna have a shit ton of grind perfumes too. Was that indeed? Oh, okay. Well, that's nice to know. So you have to do the box quest to unlock it. Yeah, I can't wait for Blue Battlefield to come out. The frigates are gonna fucking fly up. And Carax. Good old rocks. Good old rock crabs. Oops. It is this one. So like in the middle, yep. $12 contribution. Yep. Well, you gotta think it's like over 2 bill profit. Or it's like around 2 bill profit. So if you're making 2 bill and you divide that by the CP plus the CP of the workers. Like, it's one of the best, if you want to call it a node, it's one of the best nodes. Because you'll put like 20 something CP into it, but you get 2 bill profit for that 20 CP. And you can't make 2 bill with like nodes with 20 contribution. But you have to maintain it. So you gotta log a lot. If you don't log, then it's just CP that's not being used. Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to make myself a Valor. Like, I think I have almost all the mats. Because when you fish for donkey gear, you get tiers. So I have like 91 tiers just from fishing for the donkey gear. And then I have like a bunch of like mats, but I don't remember how to craft it. The Karak, I don't remember all the mats. So many steps, yeah. It's like craft the frigate, upgrade the frigate. Take the upgraded frigate and get the green gear, plus 10. Then you got to get the blue gear. I have thought about revisiting it though, just to see like how much money per hour it is to craft a Karak. Because it could be really, really good. It could be like 4 bill, 5 bill an hour. If you like min-max it. My recommendations would be to buy a Karak. Valor for combat, advance for barter, pick one of the items and craft the other one. Do 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 do. Yeah, Super Freak's trying to prep for the blue battlefield so then he can offload. And self-use. Actually, no, you don't even want to make the others. You just want to make your own. Get the Valor done. Dang, we're almost up to 400 perfumes. What is that, like 20 something bill just in perfumes? We're gonna make a goal for 50,000 perfumes and then we're gonna sell them all. No, I'm just kidding. Can you imagine though? We're just living at crabs the whole time. We'll just get 1 trillion silver in perfume money. How much would 50,000 perfumes be? I don't even know. They're 40 mil each? I guess that would be 2 trill. But tax. 1.7. Sell you perfume of swiftness. Is that the XP one? I actually don't have any swiftness. I only use swiftness for trading. That's it. I don't use it for gather, hunting, training. Just because it's such a minor, like, such a minor difference. Got 3,960 perfumes. Damn. Yeah, I think they go up to what, like 20 mil? I think is the cap. They'll probably dump him. Oh yeah, I started pushing red tree lumps up. I'm gonna start pushing this up so then this alchemist can stop min listing assassination. So I'm gonna start pushing this up to like 10k. I'm assuming this is him, but there's this dude on NA, all he does is craft assassin like 20 hour, or probably like at least 5 hours a day. So we're gonna take away his red tree lumps. And then eventually he'll run out. Yeah, well, I don't like toxic alchemists. So I have to eliminate all the toxic alchemists. We're already destroying them on Clown's Blood and Sinner's Blood. This is finally off min price. It should help Oil of Regen as well. And then I might push Pine Sap back up. We'll see. That way I can get rid of the perf spammers too. Make them pay more for Pine Sap. The workshop didn't ask for corals to craft the frigate. You need them for jade coral ingot. You need the coral for jade coral ingot. Yeah. You have 3K? Nice. Yeah, that's like a couple frigates. I think it's like 8 frigates. You can make a lot though with your coral because you gathered like 600,000 coral. So if you wanted to, you could spit out like a ton of frigates. That's basically what I do, is I just keep spitting them out. It's worth the time, especially because you have 3K gather mastery, so it probably takes you like 30 minutes to get the logs. So you can make a frigate every like 30-ish minutes since you're 3K mastery. So 2 bill and 30 minutes of like active work. Or 35 minutes, because you got to get the quest. You have to do the quest every, and that takes like 5 minutes. Oh yeah, our Balinus meals are finally pulling up, which is good. Now we're at the 22s. We were at like 18s. Like 18 to like 19 is like the max. Now we're at 22s. And Balik meals also going up. So we're helping the cooks out. I don't know what they're doing over in Valencia. Got a bunch of Valencia min listers. How could I help Valencia meal? Which mat could I take up? That people can't really get easily. Yo, what up, Burst? Do 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 do. Okay, these they can just get shit tons of because the mats or the nodes have bread. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, nothing really. I mean, this is just gather mats. I think we just stick on eggs. $50 mil tef. No, because people probably have the tef nodes. That is true, yeah. But there's so many of them, so if it went up, people would just grab them all. I think eggs are fine. Because it just means people will buy Valencia meal more often. Yeah, see the volume go up. So the lower Valencia is, the more buyers that come into the market. And then the sub recipes are going to increase. So that's why this is going up. Yeah, what up, X Deep? We are just gathering crabs. Trying to get rough stone. Yeah, we're almost 1/4 of the way done. We also have almost 400 perfumes. Your power leveling farming. Nice. Use perfumes with the harmony. Use both of them. I'm waiting for harmonies to get to the halfway point in the game. So the halfway point is like 25, 30 mil. So we don't craft harmonies to sell. Not until they go up. These are too cheap. They've made it there once. They got to 25 once. If they get to 25, it's around 2 bill an hour to like do alchemy if you do all the elixirs. Right now, alchemists are selling their time for a bill an hour if they do all the elixirs. So I don't want to sell my time for a bill an hour. Let's say you WFH. What does that mean? Can pretty much be at your PC all the time. Oh, if I worked from home. Um, well, I would be cooking for contribution if I worked at home. So I would be bum rushing 600 CP would be the current goal. And then actively I would go grind and do all that. So I'd probably be doing vinegar if I worked at home. That's the thing though. How many people work at home compared to people who don't work at home? It's probably 10%. Right, it's probably like 10% of people work at home. So the question is, why would PA make cooking and alchemy and processing for 10% of the player base? That's the real question. Instead of your 90% of the player base that doesn't work at home. It's like 1,500 hours of cooking. Yeah, but it goes by so fast because you're not paying attention to it. Actually, I would probably do dressing because that gives you an hour and a half. Or red sauce. Like an hour and a half where you don't even have to pay attention. His red sauce arc. Nope, we do dressing. We got 15.4 million dressing. We're going to use it to refresh our boats as well. Because you can feed your boat. So we'll have infinite boat refill or whatever. Yeah, what up, Dan? Yeah, they just need to give the cooks and alchemists like alchemists just give them bloods, give them pure powder, clear liquid. They can have those for players that work at home. And then give the cooks like day palm and fig pie. And that's what they get if they work at home. Don't give them the fucking lion meat, scorpion meat, the pork. Don't give them the meat. Because then they just kill the end products. They can have fucking day palm and fig pie. They can kill those markets. That's fine. And clear liquid, pure powder. Go ahead. Kill those markets. But don't ruin it for the people who gather and active play the game. Because that's exactly what happens. That's why assassination is fucking negative profit. That's why perforation is negative profit. Because the people who work at home, they just kill those markets because they sit there and spam anything that they can buy in Upcraft. Do, 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 do. I feel like the person who um the whoever's in charge of like cook elk process market, they probably do work at home, if I had to guess. They somehow convinced PA to turn it into or turn it for the players that work at home. I don't know, maybe my mind will change if we get like Imperial buffs or something. And then the meat bottlenecks again. Then I'll be like, okay, cool. Now PA turned the market back into gather upcraft. So now people who gather and hunt will get rewarded for upcrafting. And it's not like it would hurt the what is it? The people who work at home, because they would just make a lot of money on like fig pie and day palm wine and pure and clear and all that. Am I still buying Sinners and Clown? Yeah. Yeah, I have pre-orders on them. Yep. What's the best life skill for wand on crystal drops? Uh, you can only get them, or I guess you can get them hunting as well. I don't know. I think gathering is the fastest way to get them. If you want to get them yourself, or you can buy the mats to upcraft them too. You can use Videolytics to find all the nodes. And then you have to explore the map to get them all. Is buying the material worth it? No, it's negative profit. But if you don't want to gather them, then that is an option. I would just gather them over time or pre-order them. It depends how patient you are. Or if you're really impatient, then just craft the recipe. I'm fine with the wands. All right. Yeah, I mean, if you keep gathering over time, you'll eventually have gins. It'll be the slowest way, but eventually you'll get it. And they'll eventually sit as well. Because think about it, once you finish your gins, then you become the seller, right? So the more players that finish their gins, then they start selling their ones. So it'll eventually sit. It's just, it'll probably take like 3 months. Probably 3 or 4 months, and then this will be sitting. It's fucking crazy. It's because people don't watch my stream. I told people about the function close. I tried to help, as you know, a lot of people with those function. Bum, 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 bum. EU, it's like 85, yeah. Yeah, I think I have more EU viewers than NA viewers. I think. Because NA people, they just like to grind. Or most NA people. Some SA? Yeah. It gave me some hope. I'm off to catch them. Good luck, good luck. Yeah, I've probably sold like 12 ones. Maybe 14 ones. Because like I'm already done, so now I become the seller. So I just sell them. Do, 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 do. All right, 200 more energy. We're almost done. It is on, well, actually, I don't know how Kick is about the music, but I know on YouTube I have to make it to where there's no music because YouTube will take down the stream if it's, so I know on YouTube I don't play any music. And then I think I did set it the same for Kick. I don't know how Kick is though. I guess I guess I could put the music back on Kick and then see if they give you like some kind of warning or something. I actually wonder, can I do that now or can I not do that? Okay, I think I can. Okay, can you hear the music now on Kick? Not really? Okay. I might have to, I would probably have to restart the stream. I was seeing if I could change the settings. What about now? And if not, then yeah, I probably have to restart the stream. But I'm not gonna restart it. But next time it should have music on it. Yep. What up, Super Freak? Yeah, you have to do the quest 25 times. It'll take you 5 minutes of active time. Or not 5 minutes. It'll probably take you like 2 or 3 minutes of like active time. Like, you mean the worker? Like, put the worker on the task? You have to repeat it? Yeah. But what you do is you just feed your workers and then hit repeat all, and your guys will jump on it. So let me look and see if I have any Calpheon workers that aren't on right now. Okay, so see how I have a bunch of Calpheon workers? So if I hit repeat all. Okay, so these guys must have finished something. Yeah, so you have to reapply them. Just like that. But once they finish the work, if there's still like durability on the thing, you can hit repeat all. Yeah, you can use multiple workers. I have like 40 workers. Or no, like 30 that do the frigate. I can make a frigate every like 2 days. It's about every 2 days. So essentially I'm making 1 bill profit per day. just on the frigate, not including like nodes and all that, for like 40 minutes of gather time. Yeah, it's repeatable. You can spam it. I gotta repair this. Yeah. Yep, that's what I do. I send workers from Calpheon. Thought it was simple, easy. Nope, it's complicated. But that's what makes it so good. Because the more complex things are, people don't want to do it. So then, once you get it set up, though, it's really easy. I really should get this fish level. We're like basically there. I like gathering Snowfield and Eelton. So I go to Maslin's, Eula's citron orchard, and I gather trees over here. And that way I can make Snowfield as well. Their distance bonus on Imperial Cook boxes. You can get trade XP the farther you box Imperials. But you don't get more silver. You're late for the gym. Time to go to the gym. Once you get that frigate going, you can fucking head out. 157. The Guru Sailing Grind. Oops. Make this bigger. There we go. Join you on Guru Sailing? Dude, there's no shot. Yeah, 0 silver. It's fucking horrible. I will sail to Guru overnight. Like, I don't care about the money overnight, so I will do AFK sailing. Zero silver. Fuck no. I'm not gonna waste my active time pushing sailing. It would be cool to have it, but it's too much time. Because you said you're getting like 2% in 25 minutes. Or something like that. That means, or no, you're getting 1% and you're M22. Which means you're halfway there. Basically to Guru 1. So once you get to M25, you're going to be getting like 1% an hour. I'm telling you, Freak, you're still like 600 hours away. It's gonna take you like 3 months. That sounds so painful and horrible. Maybe, Freak, once I have like nothing else to go for, then I will push it. Like when I'm in your position, where you're done with all the gear. But yeah. We still have a lot of gear to get. But I'm waiting for them to buff life skilling because like a billion hours. Did you know now grinders get to gather and to cook their grind spot? That lava place, you basically gather for like 20 minutes and then you get like a break and you start cooking while you're standing there and you're just getting trash. They literally turned grinding into cooking. Except cooking makes like 3 times less money. It's fucking stupid. So where's my cook buffs, PA? You're taking forever. I swear they take so long to buff stuff. The grinders don't even do anything either. They should be like processing or doing something while they're just standing there. They could make even more money per hour. But they just sit there and collect the money. Maybe I should try Dokkaebi actually. Because then I could get processing done while I'm grinding. Because don't you get AFK time at Dokkaebi? I've never grinded Dokkaebi. How long's your AFK time in Dokkaebi? 45 seconds? Go empty this real quick. Mm. Today is Thursday. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. We're about 1/3 of the way done with the eggs. 1/3. Yeah, look, Super Freak, we're already 526 CP. I'm about to pass you. You better watch out. I'm coming. I'm about to pass a lot of people because they don't cook overnight. Bum 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 bum. Haven't cooked a single night. Yeah, look how far you fell behind, D. We were like right next to each other. Yeah, I was 505. I didn't have products either. Oh, that reminds me. I do have farm ones I gotta turn in. I'll just let those build up though. Oh yeah, what did I just pick up? I just picked up these nodes. Dude, I don't know who the fuck is buying palm timber and why. I don't know who's buying palm timber, but I will definitely sell my palm timber up at these price. He has 40 million palm timber crates. Why? Just 'cause fuck it? Oh yeah, I think coconuts were up too. Where's my coconuts? Coconuts, where are you? There you are. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Actually, do I have coconuts already on the market? No, okay. Oh, I was probably buying them for 500K. Dude, we almost have a trail cook storage. 2.7, almost 3.7, 3.9. We're up to about 4 trill in storage value. And we're at the bottom of the market. Now imagine PA pulls up the market 4 trill to like 12 trill. Easy. Easy clap. Get that. Sounds good. Yeah, anyone who could play the game active like 12, 14 hours a day can always pass me in CP. But you have to cook actively. That's the issue, right? Because people don't want to just sit there and cook and spam. That's why AFK is so great, because you don't have to waste your active time. You don't have to sit there and stare at your fucking character cooking. You can just do it, set it up, and then you go to sleep and you wake up and you just have CP. And then actively, you can actually go play the game. But if I worked at home, then I would still cook for CP. I would just be able to push 600 way faster. Because then I would be active. While I work, I would cook for CP. And then when I'm off work, then I would basically do what I'm currently doing. Like gather and hunt and grind. And then overnight, I would just cook dressing. So then I would be pushing like CP very fast. I'd probably be doing like 5 to 6K byproducts a day. I want 600 so bad. That's gonna be so nice. I'm about to start picking up the vanadium titanium nodes. We're about to grab those. And then I already hired, actually I should probably level them. Yeah, I should probably start working on getting these guys too. These guys I'm gonna also put on some vanadium titanium later on once we get more CP. Yeah, I've bothered with workmen. Is there any trick to get more money out of your daily Imperial cooking crates? The only trick is to take a mastery buff if you're not 3K. So if you're not 3K mastery, take one of these buffs, one of these food buffs, and put it on an alt character that you turn in Imperials with. So then you can hit 3K and... Have you seen the CP table, BDLX? They have bracket to 650. I wonder if it's a mistake. I'm sure people will push past 600 and they'll keep pushing. Fucking hiccups. Yeah. So if you click on nodes, it basically shows you. Like we pretty much have all these top nodes. Here's the best fish node in the game. So it's the new Adonia. If you want the best fish node, we grab that one. So now I'm starting to get like passive coral, which is nice. Bum, bum, bum. Although I'm probably gonna swap to money crates in the future. Because I think all these stuff should come down, like ingots and stuff. Yeah, like these are all starting to fall down, which is good. But yeah, now it takes me about 5 days to push a CP per point. Unless I cook actively. It's roughly around 5. If I cook actively or do alk. Mm. Alright, we're almost out of energy. And then we can go grind for like an hour. Oh yeah, how are Origins doing? Isn't today Wednesday? Don't these go up? Oh yeah, baby. That's what I like to see. Hell yeah. I wonder if I should sell my Origins at 2. They go to 3 bill as cap. So 3 bill is max price. The question is, are they going to go to max? Are people going to go back to DSR to grind? Or are they gonna stay at Adania? I need to go look at Garmoth, see how much DSR is. Yeah, Origins on NA are so wild. But I think they should go to max if DSR doesn't pass Adania. Like if you make more money at Adania, then there's no point to go back to DSR. Yeah, I mean, you still make more money in Adania. So there's no reason for these people to ever go back here. Because it's still like a bill extra an hour. And this is if you keep the Devourer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have this set up where if you keep it... Text, no, yeah. So this is if you keep these for self-use. Yeah, because if you do sell it, it's less. Yeah, so there's no reason for them to come back. Now, if this gets to like 3 bill an hour, then people would go back to Darkseekers. Barrel, 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 barrel. That's why I have to decide, what do I want to do? Do I want to sell my Origins? Or do I want to just keep saving them for when I get to that point in the game? Because I have 10. That's like 20 bill. Do do do. We probably want to save them, honestly. Because I don't think they're gonna come down. You need Origins, but you grind Tenebrom and just buy them? Yeah. That's probably what most people are gonna do. If you're already past that level. And then the mid-game players are just gonna save their origins because they know they're gonna need a bunch later. I didn't even know I had this. So we can upcraft this real quick. Oops. Right. So that's the thing is, are they gonna sell it? Because they'll probably sell it to buy the pen debos, right? Because they want to get more AP to get to the next spot. But then they'll become the buyers. That's why if you are a mid game that sells the origins, just wait till they get to max, because they're gonna be forced to max, essentially. Like, there's no point to sell it now because you'll be able to make more money later. So just wait until they get to max. Yeah, probably not like full max, but it'll be like you'll be able to see the max. And maybe, because what if the Hoglum ones are sold out? What is the Hoglums called? What are they called? There's Devour and what's it called? Dim Origin. Or Faints. That's what they're called. Yeah. And then isn't Hex more money than Hoglum? Here's Hoglum. And you need 950. Where's Hex? I don't even see Hex. Yeah, Hex is like 400 mil more. 950. What's the min-max of Feints? I wonder. Min-max. Are they on here? They might be on here. Feint. .5. Okay. So 1.5 is max price. And devouring or devours are 750. All right, where's my rough stone? All right, I'll be right back. Take a break. Yeah, what up, Eric? Ugh. All right, get this guy set up for when I go to work later. All right. Or already have that buff. Oh yeah, fuck, I need to restockpile salt. I also gotta restockpile paprika. Let's see here, salt. What else do we need? We need olive oil. And water, dude. So water and olive oil. We'll do yeah, what up, Pete? How's bottleneckers going? Fuck. Bartering, nice. 1, 2, 3. What level's my cooking? We need to get this and oh yeah, I need to grab. Where is my cron? There we go. To the null. Yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna go for the null. Probably not for a while. We're gonna let this fall down a little bit, and then we'll scoop it back up once it ticks down. Null's too easy, says the guy who got it carried. So they buffed mid-game grinding. They buffed beginner grinding, silver. When are they gonna buff beginner, middle game, and end game cooking and alchemy and processing? That is the question. Because once that happens, then I'll be able to fucking push out money. When will there be a good distinction between endgame, mid-game, and early game life skiller? True. There should be like 2.5k mastery gather spots. And then you'll be able to know that that person's a high level life skiller. Or level based. We have global lab notes in the morning today. Or tomorrow, I guess. So tomorrow morning I'll review that. You need infinite potion to enter? Why would you need the infinite potion? You're grinding? Yeah. Well, it's because they buffed grinding. So that's why everyone's grinding. Hopefully they buff life skilling though soon. Yeah, if I'm grinding, you know life skilling's dead. The only thing that's not dead is hunting. I mean, hunting's still good. It's still worth doing. But cooking sucks, alchemy sucks, processing sucks. There's some little niche markets you can make money just buying and upcrafting, but Capris essence, yeah. That's what I'm doing is I'm swapping to Capri or to Adania elixir for Imperials. Because now you can just buy the sap. So the sap just sits. Versus Frenzy. It's still good to do Frenzy though. Like, Frenzy's not terrible. Same with Death. Like, you still want to have pre-orders on Cedar Sap and Ash Sap. No, it's worse XP. So Frenzy's still the best XP elixir out of the three. However, I think Adania is the most profitable one. We're freaking overweight. Even though it's 250 mil per day, it's 250 mil in a minute. So yes. You make 250 mil in like 1 minute of active time. So that equates to like 12 bill an hour activity. Yeah, and you get seals. Basically, the best activities in BDO is Party Boss Blitz, Pit of Undying, Imperials, and like C10 bosses. Basically, every player should be doing that, if you can. Leading gear, buying crons from Pearl Shop and enhancing. His main is Musa and you grind all or grind character is Shy. So I made Shy for party boss splits. That's why I made a Shy. I am going to eventually grind on my Musa. So I'll leave my Shy and Heidel for party boss, and then eventually I will be grinding on a Musa. But I'm waiting for them to I don't know. I'm just being patient. They'll probably hand out like another pen black star. Eventually, pen black star will look like pen dandy. So once it gets to that price, then I'll be able to just go straight to the sovereign. Man, if only PA would make pen black star cheaper, so then I could swipe for crons on my sovereign. Man, I wish pen black star was cheaper. Because I really want to give PA my money. But it's too much to get a pen black star. I wish I could just swipe straight into sovereign. Kappa. Eventually it will get to that. Pen black star will die. And then I think people will start swiping for Ted armors. That'll be like the new swipe. Wonder what price Ted armors have to get to become super profitable. Because they have a cap of 600 bill. Yeah, whatever about. So 20 clicks is 162 bill plus the try, plus the memes stones. Right, and all the stacks. So probably like, what, like 250s maybe? To like 300 is when they start to become profitable. So I might not sell my Ted armors then. I might wait. I want to see enhancers tapping Tets to know that it's profitable. If it's ever been that high. I think they used to be that high when they first came out. It's not going over 3 mil. Come on, give me a devourer. I want one devourer so I can make another origin. What makes you an addict to BDO? I don't know. What would make you, what would consider you addicted to BDO? Yeah, and the gambling in BDO. Because PA puts things profitable on average. There we go, there's a devourer. So PA will put things purposely profitable on average. And there's a lot of people that like to gamble. The thing I most have fun in is investing in the game. Or in market. That's why I play the game. I play the game for like the market. I love making like 10x's and 15x's. This game's basically real life when it comes to the market. You just have to, all you have to do is you just have to do the opposite of what the majority of players do when it comes to the market. It's just like real life. Do do do. I'm gonna be playing Maple Classic when that comes out. It's like it's basically BDO. They're both the same game. Do you like progression, grind, partying, solo content, party content, bosses? That's basically Maple's story. Does it have life skilling? Current retail Maple does, but Classic does not. Classic is just grinding. I'm so excited to watch that. We'll watch it on Sunday morning. So it's gonna start Saturday at 3 p.m., but I will probably not be here at 3 p.m. Also, Saturday night, I think I'm going Halloween. I think I'm going to a haunted area to take my daughter. Mm. So probably Sunday, we're gonna go watch the Maple Ball. It's basically the ball, but for Maple story. I'm gonna try to tell Offensi not to ruin it for me though. Don't tell me, because I want to watch it. Sarah, what else is coming out? RuneScape, I guess sailing. A new life skill in RuneScape is coming out if you like that game. Fellowship just came out. It's like if you like World of Warcraft, you probably like that game. you like shooters, I think Battlefield 6 came out. Saw a couple of streamers playing that. I'm gonna still play BDO, but I'm gonna be playing that game actively. So I won't be like grinding or in BDO. I'll be pushing all the boring life skills like cooking, processing, alchemy. We'll probably push a lot of CP too while I'm actively playing BDO or Maple. So I'll probably, I don't even know, try to get to like 550 CP. No, it doesn't. Classic doesn't have life skilling. You grind mobs and level, and your character gets stronger. You get more skills the higher levels you are. So to give an example, you start out as a beginner. If you get to level 8, then you can make a mage. You could be a magician. Or you have to get to level 10 and you could become a warrior, an archer, or a thief. And then you have to get those classes. You have to get all the classes to level 30. Once you get to level 30, then you can be either a cleric, which is like a healer. You can be an ice lightning mage. You could be a fire poison mage. And that's the mage. So if you pick mage at level 8, those are the 3 you can turn into. You have to pick one. And then the archer at level 30 can become a bowmaster. Use bows. Or you could be a crossbowman. Use crossbows. So you get 2 choices if you pick the archer at level 10. If you're a warrior, then you can be a page, which is kind of like I guess it's like a knight that uses like shields. You can be a spearman, which uses spears. Or you could be a fighter. Or no, that's what yeah. Or a fighter. And fighters use like 2-hand swords. That's the warrior side. And then the thief, you can either be an assassin, which like has throwing stars, or you could be a bandit, which uses like daggers. And then you have to get all those classes to level 70, and then you branch out. Your class gets even stronger, and you get more skills, depending on which route you pick. then you kill monsters to level up. The only difference between Maple and BDO is like levels matter in classic Maple, whereas like levels in BDO don't matter. Like I don't get anything for hitting 64. Like there's no shy skill at level 64, for example. Whereas on like Maple, you get skills every level. So BDO would have to make it to where you get skills at like 64, you get skills at 65, you get skills at 66. You also can do the same thing in Maple, like you can either push XP or you can push money. So it's very similar. You can also look at the popularity of MapleStory. Like MapleStory's popularity is way past BDO's. Like if I go to, if we type like Google and we type player base MapleStory, which I mean, you can look at the MapleStory charts and so like on Steam, that's growing. But the thing is it's like BDO where Steam is like a very small portion compared to retail or like the website. Total players that have played MapleStory. So as of 2020, MapleStory has surpassed 180 million registered users worldwide. What about Black Desert? $55 million, so, or at least registered accounts. So MapleStory is like 3 or 4 times bigger than BDO. Of course, if you like graphics, BDO has way better graphics, but they're both the same game. Like you do the same stuff in the game. In this game, you grind, right, for gear. Same thing in MapleStory. You grind mobs for gear. Right, exactly. Yeah, Maple Story is the same way. Because Maple Story wasn't on Steam, like when it first came out. It had its own client website. I remember playing it when it was in beta. I played Maple Story in beta when I was like 13 or 14, I think. I was like, what is this game? Like, I'm pretty sure I still had dial-up back then. The internet. I think it'll be fun. It'll be a nice break for me from BDO. Because I've been playing BDO for like, what, since I've been back? But I'll probably still stream in the BDO category. Because we will be still playing BDO. Like, we'll be resetting up the utensil and stuff. Resetting up processing. I just wish I could stream in 2 categories at the same time. I don't like how you can only stream in 1 category if you're playing multiple games. Oh, MapleStory also has a leaderboard. But it's for your class. Like, you can look up your own individual class. No Man's Sky. Isn't that space game? But yeah, if you want to play Maple, just let me know. Because we're gonna have a guild. We'll have a group of friends that are gonna play it. And we can like help people out. I don't remember everything about Maple, but I do know like basics and stuff. Doo-doo. Oh yeah, also our guild hit we are now ranked second for alchemy and processing. So rank 1 gather, rank 1 hunting, rank 1 cooking. Oh wow, we just got passed, never mind. They added more people back. I'm hoping we can pass those people. It's super close. I know we're like super duper close to them. My fishing skill, probably the lowest you've ever seen. Guru 15. Because I do not fish. You guys lost ranks because I'm not there? Well, yesterday we were rank 2. I think they... I think the other guilds added people. Shameless actually has a lot of people that are like... Actually, are they on this server? No. They should be on... They have a lot of people that are like G40 plus out. They also have, I think, like 3... Like, Shameless is pretty close to our guild, actually, in levels. But they're way behind in gathering. Because they just buy all their mats. Same thing with cooking. I think they have high-level cooks, but they have, like, no gather levels. Mm. Our food buff's gonna run out in 3 minutes. You're grinding what happened? They won't buff cooking or alchemy. They're turning me into a fucking grinder. I'm pissed. PA fuck cooking and alchemy. I don't want to grind, but I like have to. It's fucking horrible. Literally all the people who work at home are killing cooking and alchemy. It's fucking horrible. They're absolutely railing every fucking market. They're like, oh, a bill an hour? Fuck yeah. I'm like, I can't, dude. I expect them to buff life skilling though soon. Because they buffed mid-game. So, or mid-game grinding. They buffed mid-game grinding. So now they just need to raise the mid-game life skilling / end-game life skilling. Because they did buff end-game grinding too. And then I think we'll be good. Yeah, I know. It's so ridiculous how much silver grinder, like, and it doesn't, and you get a break. That's the thing that really makes me mad. Because you get to stand there and you make 3 bill an hour. You get a little break. And I'm just like, I thought PA said grinders work hard, so they should be making good money. And I'm just like, you get a break. So it's like gather into cooking is literally the same thing. Like gather into cooking is exactly the same thing. The only difference is gather into cooking makes like a bill and a half an hour. Like it's fucking stupid. So PA better buff cooking. Like you gotta buff this shit. Make it balanced if you're gonna give grinders breaks. Balance the fucking game. Eight minutes per hour. Yeah, so you get exactly, and that's basically gather into cooking because you spend an hour gathering and then you spend like 10 minutes cooking what you gathered. Oh shit. I think my daughter took over the music. And my buff thing ran out, which is fine. There is some like niche life skills that are still competitive, but it's fucking annoying because I get bored of doing the same shit. Like frigates. I've been doing frigates for like 2 years. Or like a year. I've probably sold like over 100 frigates. Probably 200 frigates. Pay to win. Yeah, I don't know. All right, we sold Tef sandwich. Where's my Teffies? There you go, guys. I don't even know how much Tef sandwich is. Probably like $2 an hour. Okay, so we're selling it for 44. So we're making 2.5. But still, you have to put in effort to go get this shit. Same thing grinders are doing. But I'm not 3K gathering, so, or 3K cooking. If I was, then it's probably close to competitive. Almost there. Once it gets to like 50K, then we'll be good. Chad 2.5. Oh, the tough sandwich, yeah. Gotta follow the bottlenecks. Stay away from the markets where you can just buy an upcraft. I think jungles were pushing up too. Yeah, these are almost in selling territory. I think jungles need to be 65 each. Or higher. Yeah, if you gather them. Really, they need to get to like 70K if you're gonna gather it. Yeah, probably like at least 70. But this is what we have to deal with. These fucking min listers that have no life at all. Mm-mm. Do do do. Oh, this guy wants 400. There you go, sir. Oh shit, mine's next. I think we have another one coming out. Mm. Second EU person hit G60 alchemy. They're coming for your level. They're coming. Which market do you think's easier to push XP? Actually, I think EU is easier to get XP than NA. And the reason why is because EU's market's so flooded that EU people just have to grind and then they can just buy all their mats and push XP. Like their mats are cheaper than NA mats. Yeah, he's in my guild. He's only doing alchemy. That's what MIT does too. I don't know how you guys do just one life skill. I would get so bored if all I did was push something once. I'm forced to do it because I mean, you can let them pass you. They can pass you. So it's the G25 horse catcher. Yeah, but I have to mix it up. I soon we're gonna go on a barter journey. Unless I die, I can't let them pass me. Why not? Why do you have to be rank 1 alchemist? Why? Did I sell dressing? I think I did sell dressing. Why are these guys under? Just throw it at the top. They'll buy it. Yeah, I know what the alchemists do. There's one alchemist. I don't know if it's MIT, but all he does is spam assassination 24/7. Or he doesn't do it 24/7, but he does at least 3 to 4 hours of assassination. So now I'm starting to push up red tree lumps. I'm pushing them up so he can't keep buying these. Or if he does buy them, he's gonna have to buy them at like 10k each. And then there's another alchemist that just spams perforation. and they sell it at a loss. All they do is they literally do hours of that. And then I push leaves and tree branch up so people can't do sinner's blood. Or if they do it, they're gonna lose money. Same thing with clown's blood. So I push these all the way up so alchemists can't spam that. Or if they do, they have to buy with me. Except they're actually selling their sinners. I'm not selling it. I'm buying it. I am the buyer. I've already bought 1 million. The market equalizer. Frigate? No. And I'm trying to help the cooks out by keeping eggs. But I'm also pushing CP with eggs. And this is starting to pull higher, which is good. So it is helping. So bow meal should start to pull up. And then basically as cooks run out of eggs, then they're going to start pre-ordering. Then they're going to have to join me up here once they run out. The person who steals my min price items off the market. You did just buy subs for cooking and spam Bal, Valencia, and OD meal. Yeah, our subs are starting to go higher into a bottleneck, which is good. So soon you won't be able to buy meat croquet. Or you probably will be able to buy it, but people have to go get the pork. That never happened in EU. Yeah, well, it's because you guys have so many hunters. Like Aragarth, for example. I think I have star anise. Do I still have star anise? Yeah, he's sitting on it. He's hoping that they buff cooking, which I think they should buff cooking. Because they need to get meals off min price. Because then you're going to have cooks that get pissed because they can't sell their shit. Like, on EU, you guys have like 300,000 like min listed like Medea meal. Like you don't want that because then you can't even sell it. Then it's like, what's the point? So they have to buff cooking. You have to make it to where people can at least sell stuff. It's kind of like harmonies, like when harmonies were min price. And then we had like grind, what is it called? Drop rate event after drop rate event after drop rate event. Because they had to get the harmonies off the min price. Why don't I play on EU? Because I don't want to create another account. I'm not full-time. If I was like a full-time streamer, then maybe I would play on EU. But I don't have the time to do that. That's so much time. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off. You guys have a good rest of your day. What's today? Oh yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Global notes tonight. So we'll go look at global notes in the morning. Try horse training? I do horse train. Here, before I leave. I do horse train. See? I actually made a training guide. Oh yeah, let me make sure. Actually, I need more food. Have a nice day. Thank you. Let me see who's streaming. I raided Bayrog yesterday. No, I'm gonna go give Will a raid. I'm gonna go give Mr. Ill Will. If you guys don't know Ill Will, he's a pretty chill dude. Grinds BDO. And he PvPs. So yeah. I think he is grinding, and I think he's gonna do some AOS. He plays Sork as well, I think. Is he on Sork? Yeah, he plays Sork. Okay. Peace.